All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin day 466 at 24 Fitness. So today, got out of school a little bit early, and then I realized I got a lot of workout to do. My fourth grade concert is gonna be sick. I can't wait for that. And then my band concert is gonna be amazing. But what was also fun was today was the first time I saw Harold in like ages. It's like first I was on vacation, I go to Mexico. Then he goes on vacation, and finally, here we are, right? So I'm coming back, but it was a pretty interesting day because today I actually am getting the final touches of my whole BDS wardrobe. Yes, I have something that I'm getting that is pretty nuts. And if you thought the jacket was pretty crazy, wait till you see this next thing. It's going to be awesome. So let me go in here, sign in. All right, back home. Okay, so I don't know if you knew this, but I kind of have a big head. And then so it's been hard for me to find really good hats that fit my head. So even though I wear a size 8 hat, sometimes I find the hats and then they fit well or they don't. So no, not all hats fit the same, okay? So what happened was, give me a drink. So I always got excited when, I got the baseball hat, right? They got the whole BDS logo, size 8, all that stuff. I'm like, great, awesome. I'm styling. The thing is, I'm a fedora guy, and I like those really nice hats. Hold on, let me get on this bike and I'll explain. All right, here we go. Wow, music's just blasted today. Six. Yes. All right, so I got this. I was looking up late last night. I always go for like the different, just look on Amazon and stuff. Maybe someone put on a nice hat. Go for the different websites. You find like big hats, but I couldn't find anything good until yesterday. So I actually saw this place called American Hat. And they are in Watsonville, California. And it turns out that they are a hat maker, right? Like leather hats. So a little history on this one. I used to, like, when I started singing Spanish music, I wanted to get a Tejana. So those are like the pointy cowboy hats and stuff. And, I'm like, okay, all Spanish singers, they have those, it seems like. So, okay, I need to get one too. But the thing is, in Mexico, they didn't have my size. And then so I was upset. I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do? Okay, I'll wear the baseball hat, right? But, from time to time, maybe someone on eBay or somebody has it or whatever. But anyways, they had this one. It's called a pork pie hat. It's kind of like Breaking Bad, what Heisenberg wears. And I'm like, they have it in double XL. Let's see if they have it in my size, right? And then I called them today, and it turns out that they actually can make it in my size. I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So, I ordered one. They're going to send it to me, and let's see what happens. Hopefully it fits. And I'm pretty excited because it's like I never saw a place that actually had ones that look like this. So we'll see. And if it works out well, shoot, you'll have to go there and buy the cowboy hat there, because they do have cowboy hats there. But I kind of want to go visit. So next time I go visit Gil in San Francisco, I'll probably drop by Watsonville. So we'll see. But anyways, so on this lesson is all about having finishing touches. Okay? So I've been working on my whole image and brand and stuff. So now I have black jeans. I have either the Air Force One, not the Air Force Ones. I have the Jordan ones, the shiny Jordan ones, or I have my Quadra boots, depending on where I'm going. I have my belt buckle. I have my t-shirt. I'm about to have my varsity jacket. And then I have the baseball hat, which I still can wear. It's no big deal, right? But this leather pork pie hat, I think it's a finishing touch. And so I really don't know what else I would need after this. I mean, I thought that about the varsity jacket, but thing is, you always want to keep on your image, and if you see something that, improve it, awesome. If not, yeah, you really don't need it. So am I going to need another jacket? No, because this one is the jacket of jackets. Do I need another hat? Well, I kind of didn't. But if I found one that was a perfect fit, okay, yes. Right, do I need new shoes? No, I don't. I only wear those Jordan ones with when I'm on stage. And the boots, I rarely wear those. The belt, I rarely wear it unless I'm out on stage and I know I'm going to be standing up a lot. But when I'm working out my body, it's like there's the general things that I need to do. You're supposed to do the cardio, which, I mean, I feel like I'm doing it, but I think I need more. Some people will say that I'm doing just enough. I just got to hit the weights. And then I need to do strength. So meaning your basic exercises, squats, but then my lower back kind of hurts. And then, your bench and deadlifts. Those are like the main core ones. Now those, like in high school sports, college sports, those are the 3 exercises that everyone always did. But, I always saw these dudes always doing curls and stuff, and, like these weird exercises that didn't look like it was doing anything. But I realized over time that you need to do these things. Because, okay, even in my heyday when I played college football, I was never really like Adonis body or anything, it's like, because, I'd eat like crazy, but then I was really strong. I used to bench 330, I squatted 500, and I deadlift 500. I mean, ran a 4.840. It's pretty nuts. Now I can't do that, there's no way. But, so I was really strong, I was really agile, I did a lot of stuff. But what happened is I never put on the finishing touches to my body when I was younger, and that's when I should have. Now you see people they look on YouTube, or they have all the internet stuff where you could find out the different stuff, and then the trainers are more advanced now, I think. They put all these little finishing touches so people just have the perfect bodies when they put their minds to it. So I'm nowhere near the whole finishing touch stage on my exercise, but it made me think of the goal on one day that I will be working on my finishing touches, right? Right now, I'm happy to lose 1 pound from yesterday, and today, what did I have for lunch? I had tuna and some udon, those thick Japanese noodles. I mean, it's a small bowl, but it was a lunch special. I met Harold, David, and Oscar. And, it was fun hanging out, catching up with the dudes, seeing what's going on. And that's it. I drank 4 glasses of water. And that was pretty much what I ate all day. Here I am at the gym. Excited about that hat. So we'll see. When it comes in the mail, I'm totally going to show it off. I'll be awesome video. But anyways, yeah, it's a little bit crowded again today. But we'll see if I can get in something, But main thing is, got to work on the basics. Just get back to the basics and then focus on finishing touches. But I don't know. some people will argue that you could still do all that stuff in the meantime, and then so work out everything, which I think is important. So I'm not exercising to be like, you know, pro athlete or even high class athlete. Because back then when we worked out out of necessity. You wanted to be awesome at football, you got to get to strength. Same thing with wrestling, track, whatever you did. But now it's like a lot of people, they want to get in shape and build their muscles. So when they wear like the really tight shirts, then like, you know, all their muscles bulge out of their arms and chest and all that stuff. Which, yeah, I mean, if you got it, right? So I know that when I was getting down to a 265 and I was actually doing the weight stuff, I felt the shape coming on. So, you know, there's no question. I have to go back to that, right? So, and also while I do it, I need to do more like curls and triceps and then forearm stuff and toe raises, all those things that people don't want to do. But you know what? You got to do it. You can't look like an unfinished product. You got to look like the finished product. But like I said, right now, I'm just thinking about because my hat is probably going to finish my set, but body-wise, I have a ways to go. It's okay. It's a journey, right? Let's do it together. The finishing touch. All right. There we go. That felt good. All right, there you go. Day 466 in the books. So I learned my lesson on here that I shouldn't do the abs first, especially after not doing it for a long time. So I was getting close to 100, and then I like pulled a muscle in my stomach. So I mean, it feels great, but yeah, it sucks when I bend over. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. Okay. Oh, no problem. So I have to stand straight up so my stomach stretches out. Well, I mean, it felt pretty good though. I mean, you know, just being down there, and the extra sweat you get when you're doing the stuff. Yes. So I will be back in it, and yes, I think now it's time that I actually had to incorporate some stretching in my exercises, but I feel that I'm going to be back in the whole thick of things on lifting. Oh, wow. It's weird because it feels like, I mean, the thing that's crazy about it is that I feel like my abs are two really thick ropes on the sides of my belly button. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't mind getting that type of burn, and it feels like I did something. But I do know that after I was done with that, I wanted to do like some shoulder flies and all that stuff too. But I tried to bend over with the weights and my stomach froze. So I'm like, oh, great. But anyways, I'm back at it. I'm gonna start doing the whole weight stuff, and it's gotta stretch out, gotta do something. But I am starting to do it. But I tried doing the weights the other day. Excuse of crowded, but thing is that was a legit excuse. It was super crowded. But this one is like medium. I could have probably done it and stuff, but you know, get back into it. But anyways, like I said, finishing touches. It's I got a ways to go. So I have to work on the basic stuff, and then well, work on those finishing touches as well. I mean, abs are, I don't know if it's finishing touches, because it's like, you know, I never had a six-pack and stuff. I mean, underneath all my fat, I probably did. That one is all about just watching what you eat and stuff. And these last 3 days, I did really good on the whole eating stuff. You know, I didn't really eat too much, and things I did eat, like fish, and it was pretty good. So anyways, that's pretty much that. But I'm gonna go home, get some water, and then sleep. Anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 466. If I could exercise 466 days in a row, you could exercise 466 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it, and I'm doing it. Work on the finishing touches. Well, I'm doing my regular, right? So we'll get it going. We'll get it going. Watch me go. Watch me go.